1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do a quick run through of the Bowazon. We've been having some discussion lately about Strafe versus Multishot, so I'm just gonna see if we can do some comparisons. Someone did Trav earlier, so I'm gonna start with Trav. I'll do a few runs of each. I'll start out with Multishot because that's the one that I know the most, and this is pretty much how I multishot when I do Trav. I usually don't even bother going in unless they kind of hide off in the corner. I'll have to just hit a few of these guys. He's immune to physical. So, you do immune to physical. Switch over to Magic Shot. And he is dead. Good. Just do a few more of those. Suppose I should show off my stats and gear first. So while we're in town, we don't have the Pride or the Merc aura. So you can see my stats here, pretty abysmal. And it'll take a little bit for him to get his Might aura up and running. His Concentration aura will be up right away, which we will just show. We go up to here. And then we'll see if he gets his Might aura up by the time we're done this. The only problem with Multishot and using Magic Arrow, oh, there he dies. I have problems with my Merc staying alive, but these are the things that we have to go through still. Yeah, so that kind of shows off the Bowazon for Multishot. So I guess I'll do a couple of runs with Strafe. I haven't even looked at my mana yet. I haven't had to use a single mana potion, so I don't even know what my mana's been doing. The odd time I do glance at it, it just bounces up and down constantly. So we'll go into Strafe. We'll do a few runs on Strafe, and here's the comparison to Strafe. You can see over here Strafe and our guided arrow again. So Strafe is higher than our Multishot by quite a bit. Again, this is without the Merc or a Pride or anything. So we'll go into Trav. Up 6,000 with just the Fanaticism and the Concentration. The Might aura has not been activated yet. Let's see if we can do the same thing from here. I've never really run this. Let's see if we can keep the Merc alive this time. Pay attention. No, he's dead already. But as you can see, I have to get in a lot closer. But let's do a few runs and see what we can get. I will say, if anyone cares, I did run this with Uber Diablo, and she had no problem. Took a little longer than my smiter, but I have my money still. I'll put in some timestamps if I can remember. This is my first video, guys, so just please be a little gentle. To see, one of the big advantages about Strafe is that with Multishot, you just fly through arrows. Strafe, you don't really go through that many arrows. Yeah, as you can see, the mana is only dropping by the 10 mana per shot. It never really goes up or down. Both of them clear quite easily. So it's not a question of one is better than the other. They both work. They're both very effective at clearing the end game, and it's really just a question of which you prefer. If you like doing Strafe, by all means, use your Strafe. If you're like me and you prefer Multishot, I find it a little faster. My arrow count, I think, went down maybe 10 from that one, so there definitely is, from an arrow point of view, an advantage to using Strafe. But, I mean, if arrows is your concern, I'm not really sure what you're concerned about. I just got to do this quick because I love this. With Multishot, you come out, you can blanket the whole area, and everyone is dead. So is my Merc. But let's do a few Chaos runs, Chaos Sanctuary. Because I find that that's a really good example of just clearing out entire rooms before we get started. Unfortunately, I don't have teleport, so we'll have to run this. But gives me a chance to say hello to everybody. It'll be interesting if this actually works and you guys can finally hear my voice. We all talk to each other through the voice of a keyboard. If there's any Canadian friends out there, happy Thanksgiving. I just got home from my family. So here you can see my mana right now is dropping down. And that is a thing. If you overshoot with Multishot, because it does cost, what is Multishot? 32 mana per shot. So your mana does drop. However, as long as you have one, you will get your mana back. And so you can see, like, I'm hitting entire groups with Multishot, and I could pull my cursor back, or I could shoot farther, and I can hit more clustered. Like here, I'm shooting the middle of the field, or sorry, a wide field. But then if you pull it forward more, you could shoot very tight in. So I can pull close to myself, and I'm shooting almost a full 180-degree arc in front of me. Now those 24 arrows are still only 24 arrows, but I can cluster in. I can shoot just that area. I'm getting this, 45 degrees? I can't think right now while I play. And so I can kind of aim my shot accordingly. And I wonder if maybe that's why some of you guys don't prefer Multishot, is because you're aiming too close to yourself. So we switched to Magic Arrow for the physical immune. And you can see now I'm out of mana. I don't have enough, but those guys also steal your mana, so there's kind of a moot point there. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why I like Multishot, is I can shoot just these guys and get everything dies. I love the Bowazon. And I pull it in close, I get a wide fan, and we carry on. I do find that for single targets, I do switch quite quickly over to a guided arrow to shoot down if there's just one or two stragglers, where if I had strafe, I would just continue shooting the one guy with strafe. And I wouldn't have to switch, but I mean, it's not like it's a real problem. So, didn't get enough guys to really boost back up, but one guided shot, bam, you have mana again, clear out this whole area. And then we come in to kill Big D. I do wish the Amazon could kill bosses faster and easier, but I mean, fanaticism shooting as fast as we do. Life doesn't move, mana doesn't move, Merc dies, and I get a Twisted Essence. Burning Essence. Gonna hit up cows one time, and then I will likely close out. I will show actually the best time. Someone mentioned this in one of the posts earlier in this thread. The best time, in my opinion, to use Strafe is if you're in tight up corners. So you can do this World Stone Keep or Tombs. So again, I haven't been really running Tombs lately until Terror Zones kicked in. And because you've got all these undead guys, you've got tight little corners, you can't just shoot big wide things. Plus, I don't have enough mana steal from all the undead people. If I've missed any drops, by the way, I haven't been paying attention. I'm kind of nervous while I'm doing this. So this is where I find that the Strafe Zon is absolutely the best. Multishot, I have run this a few times, and it just is terrible. We'll do a few rooms. Multishot. It kills fast, but you generally don't get your mana back if it's all skeletons and undead. Of course, here we are with things that give you your life leech, but... So, I always just switch back to Strafe. No life leech. I also run my mercenary, or sorry, my Valkyrie with this, and so that's partially why my mercenary's been dying so quick, is because I haven't been having her out, as I've just been running these quickly. I had maxed her out before I did Strafe, so that could also be why my Strafe's not as great as some other people's. Mine's only at 15, as you can see here. So, I don't know if I did that too quickly and just completely blocked it off. But this is definitely when you want to run Strafe. You can switch to multi to kind of clear out the room faster. But either way, all in all, Bowazon is amazing. I've recently given up my Tome of Town portals, so now I have to go back to Drogden to buy portal or potion. Yeah, portals. As someone mentioned earlier, big wide open fields. This is when your multi-shot's gonna really do well for you. See if we can run quickly to find our portal. Hope I haven't been running the wrong way this whole time. There we go, portal. It's too bad that Moo Moo Farm isn't terrorized. We could have a real challenge. Come on. Oh, dude, there's a lot of crap. Alright, let's go kill some cows. So as you can see, the cows especially is where I find that I close in the most. Another thing about Multishot, try not to click on a target because she will be focused on that one target while she shoots. If you shoot the ground, you can move her around and shoot around, pull up, go wide, go in. You don't want to be targeting when you're using Multishot. It's a very versatile skill, but it does take a little bit of time to play around with. Physical. Yeah. She's not the fastest, and absolutely an amplified damage aura, or curse rather, would do well to get rid of those faster, but so we can do some strafe here to kill these guys faster. So we'll do a few rounds with strafe and see how that kills mobs. The nice thing about strafe is you do get a lot more torch procs for the hellfire. I find I click behind her whenever I'm using strafe, so I know when she's actually done, and I don't even need to look at the game. Strafe just kind of plays itself. I don't remember what the max hit on single target is for Strafe. I think I heard that it's 4, maybe 5 hits on a single target. I don't remember if someone else could tell me that. Yeah, so Strafe does the job. I just find this is a lot slower because I have a single arrow hitting a single target every time. And I just sit here and wait. And again, maybe if I had more damage, I would be able to strafe faster, kill faster with Strafe rather. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Gonna keep working on my ladder character. See if I can get ready for Mr. D-Clone when he starts spawning maybe next week, hopefully. I don't know. How long does this stuff take to get ready? But I hope you guys have enjoyed this at least. I don't know if you'll have learned anything, but it's hard to stop playing here. Alright guys, enjoy. Have yourselves a good night, day, time, whatever this is. Alright, bye.